I said, oh, she said my head aches, but she's still dancing to the music that my band played. I said, oh.
If you want to feel the wind blowing through your hair and see the great city of Nashville at the same time, check out Nashville Scooter Tours. Trekking through the downtown streets to Music Row with Nashville Scooter Tours is safe, eco-friendly, and a whole lot of fun. They use Xenon electric scooters that go 55 miles on a single charge. Find out more by calling 615-290-5563 or book your reservation today at NashvilleScooterTours.com. From the family grocery hauler to fire-breathing racing engines, the one name you need to know is USA Motor and Machine, located at 51 Cleveland Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-726-3725 or at usamotorandmachine.com. What's up, East Nashville? Welcome. Today we have, as usual, some really awesome events, including vinyl, and we've got Google Group Stories, which doesn't have a cool hand motion, and then we also have our Business of the Week, which is delicious. So stay tuned. Today's show is brought to you by locally owned and operated Highland Rim Speedway. Highland Rim Speedway is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year with great short-track, door-to-door stock car racing in a safe, family-friendly atmosphere. Visit their website at highlandrim.com. If you're looking to learn guitar, check out Dave Isaac's Guitar Studio on Music Row. Whether you are a beginner or hobbyist, to professional songwriter or artist, Dave offers a unique and powerful method of instruction that teaches not just the instrument, but the whole musician. Find out more at NashvilleGuitarGuru.com.
What's up, East Nashville? We're back for another episode. We've done the holidays.
We've done them.
We did the New Year's. We made it through that.
We made it
through the Mayan apocalypse.
Wow. So glad to finally
just
be
need
back.
a new calendar. And the Christmas thing.
We did it.
All done.
All done.
Completely and totally completed.
And now everyone is back from the holidays and they're really bored and they want to know what's going on in East Nashville. So it is up to us, beacons of the truth and beacons of the news, to bring it to you. So Brian is going to tell you.
We are beacons of both truth and news, which is news to me.
New truth.
All right, since everybody's got their New Year's resolutions, part of
Yes.
that probably involves becoming physically more something or another. Not obese is my guess, but some of you might want to try fat this year, so give it a go. Those of you not into that and are into Led Zeppelin,
yes,
you need to go to Kali Yuga Yoga at 1011 Fatherland Street, because they are now having a class that's yoga and Led Zeppelin. You get to do the yoga to the Led Zeppelin soundtrack.
Awesome.
Which seems like it goes hand in hand to me.
Are you a Led Zeppelin fan?
I'm still breathing, right?
Yeah, totally.
Again, it's at Kali Yuga Yoga.
Yes,
on
which is fun to say.
1011 Fatherland Street. I'm probably saying it wrong, so whoever gets mad at me, send us an email.
Kali Yuga.
The dates, it looks like it's occurring twice a week.
Yes.
January 4th, 11th, 18th, 25th, February 1st,
well into February.
8th, 15th, and 22nd.
Yes.
All times are from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m.
And it's $20.
$20 at the door. It says all levels
are appropriate.
Yeah, all levels welcome.
Exactly. So bring your own mat and get ready to rock out.
All levels of yoga and Led Zeppelin-ness.
During Immigrant Song.
Moving along.
Other good music things. We found this on the Google Groups board, but it's actually an event, and it's kind of exciting. And I found the Facebook page for it.
Looks like it'll be a recurring event.
It's from Vinyl Gumbo DJ and Record Collectors Night at Meridia. Meridia
Seems like the right way to say it.
Seems like how you might pronounce it. I don't know. But now I know. And
some of us went to public school.
Some of us did. So it's going to be every Thursday night. It's going to be every Thursday night. Veiled criticisms at Meridia, which is on 507 Main Street in the 5th and Main building in East Nashville. And it is basically it's like a DJ and collector's night, but also they're going to have open tables, which is like open mic.
Yeah.
But you sign up for a 15-minute slot and you get to spin some vinyl.
You will get to play your own records. Do not bring a microphone to sing.
Do not. Don't bring a microphone and then drop it either. That's totally unprofessional. I know from experience. But that's from 8:30 to 10:30. And then it keeps going until 1. But they said to play whatever you like during open tables, but keep in mind that the object is to entertain, not alienate the crowd, Brian.
So I should leave my Alien Ant Farm vinyl at home?
Well, maybe. That would be a pun, though, and that would be fun. But they also have drink specials. They have different record vendors. You can get $1 off all draft beers, $2 PBR towel boys, $3 Fireball shots if you're feeling spicy, $4 Jameson shots until 10 p.m. And there's food, and there's gonna be vinyl. So I hope it's fun. I want to go because I want to see vinyl succeed. Yay! Plus, I want to alienate the crowd.
You will be just
crowd
fantastic
alienator.
at that.
It's not my cool.
You can alienate anybody. I guarantee it.
This is quickly turning hurtful. So let's jump to the Google group stories, which are more than loving. Moving on.
Google groups.
Google groups. Hey, they're here to
I
stay.
don't know if this one's loving.
It's not.
It's
a warning.
Yeah, it's a warning. Apparently, and we've done another problem in East Nashville, and I think people had problems with handymen.
There have been a lot of problems.
Handy-mans is
Handy
in
people.
East Nashville. But anyway, pet sitter
Handies.
warning. Artful lodger on the park.
Great
I
name.
wish most likely Art is his name for short.
Maybe.
Hired a dog sitter, pet sitter. They took care of the dog once, no
Yes.
problem. They didn't do such a good job with the cat this time.
Apparently. They said that she had a good reputation, but this time, this was during Christmas, so
Yeah.
the woman was a no-show, and one of their friends went to check on it, and the cat had no food left and a full litter box, and it was really dramatic, and the woman is not responding to emails, texts, or phone calls, and has their house key, so that's a little scary. But they did say that we know that she's alive because our friend knows where she works and found out she has shown up at work the entire time we were out of town, so that's just kind of iffy. So I think the moral of the story as to what most of the posts have responded is check your references on your pet sitter.
Check the references, and I mean, it said they used her successfully before, and
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe she just got too high during Christmas. Do people do that?
I don't know, man, but she didn't. I mean, who knows?
But then Parthenon Professional Pet Services has offered at the bottom of this thread several things to look into if you're looking for a pet sitter, and to make sure that the pet sitter has references that they're willing to let you contact.
Yes.
Just be thorough about
Be smart.
checking on that stuff. Or, and this is a completely different suggestion.
Okay.
You could use a friend that you trust.
Yes.
And then you reward with them with something whenever you're back
Yeah.
and they're done with the pet sitting.
Like a fun T-shirt from wherever you went.
There's that. When myself and my girlfriend recently went out of town, and
Yeah.
she used a friend of ours to make sure the dog was okay.
Yes.
And when we got back, she made them a giant lasagna.
That is a really great idea.
See?
Way to go, Brian. Real talk. Offering
Giant lasagna.
Giant. How big is giant? If you were to compare it to like a regular lasagna.
Twice the size of this table.
Okay, that is an enormous pool of lasagna.
Yeah.
How did you scoop it out?
That's their problem.
Okay, indeed.
We
I don't
got
know
it to
how
their
you
house.
cooked it or scooped it out.
The
But
oven's big.
Mysteries. Oh,
Next
man.
up.
This is my favorite story.
Where to watch beards in East Nashville.
Beard watching is the subject of this Google group story.
Donde está the El Beard watching?
It says, where, in your humble opinion, is the absolute best spot for beard watching? We have a friend in town visiting from Charlotte. Apparently, dudes don't have beards there, and she loves them. Shout out to this girl because I also love beards. I'm a big fan of the facial hair.
Then I would suggest you go to the first response, and that is Tent City.
Tent City, period.
That's probably where you're going to see the most beards anywhere in Nashville.
Well, they said that they went into the pharmacy, Holland House, and 308, and that they were going to go to Three Crow. So, I mean, I think you can see beards. I think you need to be observing for beards. I'm a big believer in if seek and ye shall find. And so if you're out there looking for a beard, you just got to hold on that you're going to find one. But also, usually a good place, I think, is like just the streets, man.
Maybe the grocery store.
Maybe the grocery store. People with beards got to eat.
They
get
do
food
all
in there
sorts of
all the
things.
time. They
They
are
go to
like
gas
normal
stations.
people, kind of.
They chop trees.
They chop
so
trees.
a forest, also a
A
good place.
forest. Oh, like a Christmas tree farm. You could go there.
I wouldn't go now since Christmas is over and
Well,
people aren't really looking for
Maybe
Christmas
they're
trees.
hauling them away with their beards.
Possibly.
You don't know.
Or another thing you could do is just Google beards.
I'm wondering, well, she probably wants to see them up close. I'm wondering if there are any pet sitters who have beards and good references. Because if there is, that's a whole other market.
Yeah.
What?
I think you've gotten too specific now.
Well, that's what happened.
Which is fine.
I wanted to go all the way there, and now we have to
and
come
you did
back.
it. You did an excellent job.
Thank you.
All the way.
Thank you. I mean, I couldn't compare to your ginormous lasagna, so I had to go with something.
We were grateful that they dog sat, you know?
Amen. Woof woof. So, business of the week?
Business of the week.
Business of the week.
My favorite place to eat, probably in East Nashville, and they definitely make my favorite sandwiches in all of Nashville.
Sandy's.
Mitchell's Delicatessen.
Ooh.
1402 McGavick Pike in the Riverside Shopping Center kind of thing they've got over there. Just absolutely fantastic sandwiches. It's a Nashville
They
original.
have
the
Benton's
only one
bacon
around.
there.
They do use Benton's
Which
bacon
is the
for
best
all of their bacon.
ever.
They were also featured on the Travel Channel's Best Sandwich in America, hosted by that Adam Richman guy.
From Man vs. Food.
Yeah, that used to eat all the food, and then
He used to eat things a lot.
He put on enough weight that he was like, I can't keep eating these things.
So I'm just going to look for sandwiches.
So he just goes and finds delicious sandwiches and just
Yes.
has one regular-sized item. It was their Asian flank steak sandwich was the one featured on Best Sandwich in America. That is their Monday special. Their specials
they're posted on Twitter.
Tweet out.
That's what I was going to say. Is if you sometimes like I being a child of the internet generation, like I'm really lazy about I don't have to call places. I like to look at their menus online. But also you can follow them on Twitter really easily, and they'll put whatever sandwiches they have, which makes me really hungry because they tell you what you could eat that day, and they say words like bacon and scallion and steak and provolone, and I'm just looking at the Twitter feed now, and I am really hungry.
You should go there for lunch now.
Brisket. I should go there for lunch right now, but we like them a lot, and we think that you should go there, and you should nom on some Sammys.
You absolutely should go
and you
there.
should tell us what your favorite sandwich is, so that we can eat them all. Us and Adam Richmond.
Yes. Leave us comments on the Facebook.
On the Facebook.
You could tweet them to us on the Twitter. Twitter?
Twitter.
Right.
That is what it is called. You could tweet them at the Twitter.
Yes, you could even
At
probably
Talkapolis.
watch this on YouTube and maybe leave a comment.
You can. You can go to facebook.com/whatsupeastnashville, and you can tell us, hey, I really like this sandwich. Hey, I'm allergic to sandwiches, and my life is horrible because of it. Or, hey, I've never eaten a sandwich before. These are just examples of things you could say, but maybe what you shouldn't say because I already said it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it for all the things going on in East Nashville for this
Yes.
episode. We will catch you most likely next week, unless the Mayans are wrong about the apocalypse. And
In
it's
which
actually
case,
in January. In
it's
that
been
case,
fun.
nobody's going to be worried about the internet. Have a good week.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.